How's it going, everybody? Are you confused by Austin headlines saying one thing while the listings in front of you are saying something completely different? I hear that a lot, actually, almost every week. And so today I'm going to tell you exactly what is going on with Austin real estate. I'm Steve Robertson. I've been selling Austin real estate for over 20 years with over 100 million in career sales. I moved here from San Diego in 2006, and I love this city just as much today as I did when I moved here back literally 20 years ago this month, actually. My channel is simple. This is Austin real estate with no spin, no fluff, just the facts. And that's why the channel is growing as fast as it is. With that in mind, please don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button, guys. Thank you for helping me build my channel. So let's go ahead and dive in. Let's talk about what's going on in Austin real estate right now. The first thing you need to know is that Austin is not one real estate market, right? Real estate is specific to each market, and sometimes it comes down to the street and the community and the neighborhood that you're in. There are dozens of micro markets all doing their own thing at the same time. I've had listings in Austin sit for 4 or 5 months, while other homes that I list go under contract within a week with multiple offers. So no joke. That's exactly what why the headlines confuse people. They grab one big sort of citywide number, put it on the news. Everybody thinks they understand what's happening, and that is not the case. The same is applicable when it comes to interest rates, guys. Historically speaking, 6.5% interest on a 30-year fixed mortgage is low, guys. So this is a big deal. At any rate, what's happening in South Austin right now might be completely different than what's going on in North Austin or up by the Domain or out off of Hamilton Pool Road by the Hill Country Galleria, Bee Cave, Lakeway. Round Rock is different than Cedar Park. You get the picture. Different inventory, different buyer demand, different days on the market. That's why it pays to work with a professional. So when you see a headline saying that Austin prices are up or down, you have to ask yourself one question: up or down where exactly? Are you shopping for a condo? Are you shopping for a single family home? Because that's the only number really that matters to you, is where are the prices different than they were 6 months ago, and certainly where are they different now than they were in the fall of 24 or 22 rather, during COVID. So here's what I'm seeing in the data right now, guys, and this is kind of the meat of today's call. Inventory is way up from where it was 2 or 3 years ago. We've got over, last time I checked, I think 12,000 active listings in the MLS. Prices have begun to stabilize. I would venture to guess that they are completely stabilized in most areas, most parts of Austin. Sellers are negotiating again. They're extremely motivated. School's about to start in a week or so. Option periods are back. Credits are on the table. Certainly if you're working with new home builders. This is definitely not a crash, guys. It's reminiscent of 2008 and 9 if you've been here that long. It's a correction toward a healthier and more balanced market. I mean, that's all that it is. The bottom is not falling out in Travis County. We have too many things going for us. And that's that. If you watched my last week's video, you know what some of those things are. So right now, if you know what you're looking at, there's real opportunity for buyers, guys. Let me tell you about a buyer that I worked with not that long ago. Smart guy, did all of his research, read everything he could about Austin and the neighborhood that he wanted to be in. And it led to a great result, actually. Let me change this. And so by the time he had called me, he was convinced the market was falling apart. And this is very common. The market is not falling apart, but it is a great opportunity for buyers right now in Austin. He was ready to sit on the sidelines and wait it out for another year. We talked for maybe 45 minutes one evening, and I basically just said, what zip code where are you wanting to be in Austin specifically? And if it's Circle C or, there's so many desirable parts of Austin, but Circle C is one of those. He told me, we pulled the sold data from the specific area where he wanted to be for the last 30 days, 90 days. Well-priced homes were still moving in under 2 weeks. And again, this is actually super common. Not indicative of a crash, that's for sure. No collapse, basically a healthy market doing what healthy markets do. So that's the big thing about trying to time the market. Everyone is waiting for certainty that never actually comes. This happens in all areas of our lives. There is no perfect time to buy a home, although now is pretty darn close. Meanwhile, people who acted with a real plan and real local data, they're already in, guys, and they're taking advantage. They're not buying a property for someone else, which is what you do when you're renting. So here's the takeaway. Macro headlines mislead micro market decisions every single time. Know your specific area, know what's sold in the last 90 days, work with someone like myself. I've been at this for 20 years. It doesn't cost anything to have me in your corner. Know the days on market, the price per square foot, all that fun stuff, not the news alerts. This is exactly why this channel is here, guys, to educate and bring value. The next video, we're going to walk you through the entire Austin home buying process from A to Z, guys, everything. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button. Thank you again for helping me to build this channel. This has been 20 years in the making. I love you guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week with my next video. God bless.